G'day everyone. So in this video you will see that I did a modification to my Ford Ranger. So a 2010 model, so it's got the aircon in the front but not the rear seats. So if this is something you're after, you know, you got a dual cab ute or a car that doesn't have aircon in the rear, then maybe this might work for you. A little modification, you know, something nice and simple, didn't cost too much. Just go to your local hardware store and you get your bits and bobs for it. So if you're interested, keep watching and you'll see how I done it. First of all, I'll just show you quickly the end result, and then I'll show you how I did it. And if you turn the fan on fast and put it on inside air, there's plenty of pressure coming out of that, even just the outside air. It's blowing in it like anything. Put on face and feet, and look at that. Perfect. Now we've got aircon to the back seat. Right, so far I've got the two front seats out. Okay. To pull the center console out, it's simple. You've got a clip there, a bolt there, or screw, whatever you want to call it. Screw there. There's two inside the center console itself. That just pops straight out. This bit here, you know, probably find it's easier to get a screwdriver in here. You open the lid and you prise it from there, pop it up, take the whole thing out. Nice and easy and simple. So today, the purpose of today's exercise is, well, you would have seen at the start of the video, is to extend the aircon. And it's going to go something like this. It's going to go from either side of here, down the side of there, between the screw and the panel, down there, and then somewhere along here. Once I pull this out and have a look, see how much room is actually under there. I know there's a fair bit of room, but it's going to come out to the side here with an elbow, like so, and maybe just leave it as a flush mount thing, so it comes out here like so, and then it's going to be activated with your feet. So up and behind here, it's going to bolt up in the back of that. Now, the other idea I've got is maybe have it come up like I'm calling it like stacks. So let's just expand this out a bit. I'll come up like a stack, and then it will have like a 45-degree angle, and one will go this way and one will go that way to the kid. Or as I said, I can leave it under there, or I can have it so it comes up across the floor and comes straight up here and kicks back like that with an elbow. This is a 32mm fitting. I started with 32mm pipe. It wasn't quite big enough to go into like around there. It was sort of having a bit of struggle around that screw there. So I'm going to go with 25mm under the dash and under the center console bit. This elbow fitting sits in here nicely. Now, to get up to the size I want, I've got all these couple of connectors, and then eventually this piece here will be the size that will fit into this again. Right, and then I'll use this piece to go inside the 32mm vinyl tubing, and it'll just go from there. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's going to work enough that it'll come out, and by the time you do the reducer, and then it comes back out the other way, and then you have it coming out, like blowing out. Or I might just leave it so it comes out to the side and just pumps the air to the back of the car. But I would like to be able to have it so it can at least blow on the kid's face, or the passenger's face, or whatever you got on the back of the dog or something. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'll take this center console out now, and I'll get back to you with what I find once I pull this out. So enjoy. Alright, center console's out. So I'll tell you what, it was only probably about 12 months ago since I pulled the whole carpet out and had to fix the water leak. If you want to watch that video, just link on the account there, look through the account. But anyway, all this dirt, I have to clean it up before I get going. Subwoofer, there's another video with that about that on there, or maybe it's in that water leak video. So anyway, back to this. So as you can see, the center console light, that's where it mounts to there, and the back half through the center bit mounts at the back here. So you've got a little bit of room above that. Alright. Actually, I'll tell you what I might do is I might actually measure that. Well, here's one I prepared earlier. So what have we got here? Oh. What have we got? About say 30-35 mil. We'll go 35 just above. So we'll just say we got about 33 mil clearance, which should be good enough. Because if that was to come down there from here, like so, hold on, there we go. So that goes in through to there and comes up the top of that there, because bearing in mind we have the two cup holders there and not much room. So that comes down to there, and well, as we know that the seat mounts to here, so we'd have to see, oh yeah, actually hang on a second, that would fit down through there nicely. Now I don't understand why Ford didn't do this as a factory option. That's pretty cool, because that could then mean I could have that through there enough. Let's pull that through to there, because now the seat mounts to there, which means the console bit comes about here somewhere, or just in front of the 3D mat here. And then you could have your elbow piece in there, like so, right, like so, and that will come out of the center console bit and through to here. And then what you then do is, you have your expander, and then you can have this sitting up on the floor here, like so, or you can have it sitting up, like I called me stacks, that go up here with a 45-degree angle. Here's the bit I prepared earlier. I'll get to this bit in a second. So you had that about, you can have that like that, say, to simulate the rear vents. Or I could then have it so it comes up here, sits like that. Or have this one, have the piece like this, and then paint it. So if we come around here, before we get, hang on, I'll just show you this real quick. So, as we all know, most sedans, especially the Falcon, from the AUs even earlier, they got the vents that go underneath the center console there. Now, if I really wanted to, I could delete the cup holders, but why would I want to? So, the idea is the hose comes down here, either side. You could then have it, this is where that bracket is, so that mounts either side of that. And if you have that hose under that bracket, you won't have any problems with the clashing. You could then make it so this here goes under the cup holders and potentially have cup holder cooling. I don't know if it'll work that well, to be honest, unless you had one pipe going straight down the guts of it, there. But I reckon if you had that in there, flush mount, and then it comes out of here, nice and simple, and go from there. So that's how much room underneath here that you have. You can even go a step further and have it go down there. Put that over there for a second. You can have it come down here a bit more, so you can have it a bit higher at the back. You know, it's just work it out, but I reckon going under that bracket for here would work quite well, actually. But now I'm just rambling on, so I'll get to it and I'll cut back to when I made more progress. Alright, so it's the next day and I've had a bit of a play around with this. So I've modified this 45-degree angle fitting to make it fit a bit better over a 32mm coupling, which is also going over a 25mm. No, it goes over a 32mm piece of pipe, which goes over this little reducer bit, and then you got the coupling which sits over the top of that, and then I'll just use the Dremel to shape out the inside of this, and that should hopefully sit back here, kicks up like that. Now over here I've got the rest of that offcut. So you got the 25mm pipe, 32mm pipe, the coupling for the 32mm, shoved it in the 90 degree. I then got my heat gun, heated her up, squashed it down a bit, and put it in there nice and easy. So I'll just turn this key on a second. So currently that's on face. Put it on face and feet. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's working nicely. And then if I go straight to feet, it's got all the air coming out of there. There you go, I'll show you. I'll put this bit of tape on it. I'll turn it off. Hang on. Maybe sit this inside it. Hang on. There we go. That's off. Not very light stuff, but you get the idea. There's enough air out of there to work. So there we go. So I've got the extra 25mm pipe, and I'll use the coupling and I'll just connect it halfway along here somewhere. Now the plan with this is I'm going to trim off a little bit, and it's going to go straight underneath the cup holders to here, because this here is the perfect height. This must be coming out. So, and then once I've done, paint this black, paint that black under there, and it should be sweet. So I might have to take some of this stuff back because I might not need all this, but you get the idea. Now to try and make it stay in there and modify it a bit more so it all has the perfect proper length. Alright, I'll get back to you when, I don't know, whenever I get the next update for you. Alright, so this is the next little bit. I'm getting closer. I'm glad because my idea seems to be working so far. Now, I'm going to show you this. So, we'll start up this end because this is the airbox outside. So that will go in there. That goes to there. Alright. The 32mm coupler, which fits in the back of a 32mm PVC pipe. Fuck me dead. English. So that fits in there. That slots into there. Alright, that'll go inside, you know, just underneath where the centerpiece is. Down to 25mm pipe just to make it fit nice and easy. Comes into here. Got to make another lot of this up and straight out the back. This is the left side, so that would be kicking off to the left, and the next side will go to the right, and that'll kick off to the right, so forth. Now just got to make another one a bit like that. What I might do though is make this pipe here just a little bit longer, just so they go in there nice and tight. And then, well, once I know it actually all fits in there nice and perfect, I'll sort of paint this black inside as well, because that's the side you're going to see the most. That's the side you're going to see under the dash. And then just to make it so it's a bit tighter, so around here it's can be a bit tighter, I might put some tape on that, and I'll tape around these joints here just so they don't fall out, I think. So there you go. This is going to work perfect, I think. Alright, I'll make another one and then I'll try and fit it all up. So I'll probably end this video here. I've got my gorgeous fiance just vacuuming the car for me at the moment. She likes to help me keep it clean. So this video probably going to be go for too long otherwise, so I'm just going to break it up in a couple of videos. And yeah, just look, if you want to see the end result, just click the next video. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.